Wait. Let me check. I thought we did everything yesterday.
Nah, bro, we didn't. Why are you lying? There were things to do. I even showed you like, hey, these are the things that need to be done.
Let me check. Let me see. Okay, so I was struggling with the bonus one.
Yeah, share your.
Let me
Don't forget
see
to share your
which one
screen.
that. Okay, let me see. Bonus. Files and loops. Okay.
Tell your neighbor to stop getting drunk too much, dog. God damn.
I don't know how to do that. Okay, so
What did you do?
that?
What's okay?
What did I do with what?
No, that's cool.
I was busy with this one. Files and loops. So the first one we did.
Yeah,
The second and the third, did we do those?
we did not.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I did that. I did that. Where is it? Yeah, second and third.
Okay. Yeah, just plus your screen and close the pane on the left. Just zoom your screen, and yeah, again.
I think I overdid it.
Now that's fine. Just drag the thing. Yeah, cool. Yeah, whoa.
Oh, okay. So this highlighted one is that question one, the first one.
Okay.
The one is that I commented out. So this is
Yeah.
the one we did yesterday. So
Okay.
this is the number 2, the one that says create a program which will produce the times table for a number entered by the user. Input should be of the form XY, where X is the number. I think this we did the first part. Y is the upper limit. We did the first part.
Not really, but it's similar, but it's not the same.
Is it?
Yeah.
For example, if the input is 2 and 5, the result should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Should I do the program or you want to check it out?
No, let's just you can just scroll up.
This I commented out. The question starts here.
Which one is question? Wait, which one is for the first question and which one is the second question? Just
this
open
is question 1. This is question 1.
So just open the PDF. Let's see. So we already did question 1, right? That's what Crete did yesterday. And then number 2, you have to do 2 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's look at 2. We want to see what 2 is. Right?
So this is question 2. Let me just copy. It's a long word. It's a long sentence. So this is question 2. It starts here up until here.
Okay, yeah. Time. So that means now comment out the from 14. Yeah, there. Yeah. And then run your program.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Can you go back to the question?
Yes.
The result should be you see, that's what the result should be. It should be one line, right? It shouldn't be
oh.
Yeah. That it should be one line.
Okay.
How would you do that?
To make this into one line.
Yeah,
Put
it
into
should
your
be one
program.
line and print. So you should print it out at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, boo.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No. No.
Well, I can give you a hint. You use
Okay, I can use that.
use concatenation because you wanna. So use concatenation. Actually, let me just leave it at that.
Okay, let me see. So this is the first one. Then the computer comes and print. I don't want it to print before it concatenates. But
If you want to help out, you can pitch in.
That name is dead.
Yeah.
let me see. Oh, I'm not
So,
getting it.
let me give you another hint, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we did the problem for summing up numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, what did we do?
Well, I remember we did. So we added the numbers to the initial, let's say to the initial number, like if it's times is that. We would have something like, let me say, I remember we said total,
Okay.
and it will be times. So
Yeah, but it's now you can't say total equals the times, man. You're
I'm
missing.
trying to see if I can concatenate times, and I'm not sure which one with what.
No, yeah, no, like you're trying to give an example of what we did before, right? With the sum. Yeah. So when we did our sum, we did something like total equals to total plus whatever the
Plus,
number.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's total. It kind of, how did we concatenate? Oh, I forgot.
Nah.
Where was that?
Concatenation is the same as it's adding, but you're adding strings instead of numbers, right? But then it just it merges the strings. So what's that? You won't find that. That's not gonna help you.
Okay. So
Total equals to total plus times, right? That's what it would be.
Yeah, but this it will add the numbers.
Yes, but that just means that the types are wrong, right? Your total. So let's say what? No. Wait. Before you do that, what is the type for your total? First of all, what should it be? And what should? Sorry. Yeah, talk.
Total should be a string.
Okay.
So that it
Now,
can concatenate.
okay, cool. Now, what should the initial value of your total be?
Initial value of my total.
Yes.
So it should be the first number that we have there.
But you just said it's a string.
Oh, wait. So it should be an empty space then.
Okay, do that.
So I'll say.
Yeah.
Then I'll leave it as that.
Okay, cool. Now that's fine, right? Now you don't need to print that. The print just needs to go outside, and you need to print total instead of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Total. So you say the print if it's outside on.
You only want to print when you're done. You're done, right?
Oh, with everything.
Yeah. So now run your
But then
program.
the times isn't the times gonna be an integer now. So it's gonna
Okay.
be
Now
like
how do you fix
converting a
that?
string and an int.
Okay, fix it.
Well, let me see. I'm still checking. Let me.
Cool.
Okay, let's see. May the good Lord be with us.
Okay.
First 60. Oh, wait, there. Okay.
But go look at the PDF and see what it says.
There's commas in between.
Yeah, there's commas in between, so you need to add those commas to so that we can see what the numbers are, right? So how do you do that?
Like every time total plus. I'm gonna put the comma here. Right.
Okay. Run your.
You know, every time when you say okay, it sounds like you're waiting for something to go wrong.
No. You'll see
And it
it.
starts with a comma there.
Yeah.
This is okay. Okay.
There's a couple of ways to fix it.
So the first time.
So Gosnat, help out.
So I could move the times.
That's not gonna help you.
What was I thinking? Have the comma somewhere with the times one. Oh
So you
no,
want to put the comma after
It'll
the.
start
You want to put
putting
the comma
zero.
after. You want to put the comma after the times. Is that what?
Oh no, let's put it after the string. Yeah.
Okay, do what you want to do. Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. You
Yes. Oh,
now
oh
you
no.
just moved it to the.
Now it has an
Yeah.
extra com. Okay. I'm going to help out.
How do you remove a character?
I
I'm trying
mean,
to remember. Because that last because this is now a string. I get it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is now a string.
yeah.
So we should be able to remove the last comma because that's the last part of our string.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how to do that.
I think it was that pop thing.
Nah, pop is
Something.
Pop adds.
pop. Nah, pop is for pop removes, but pop is for what's this?
Lists.
Yeah.
Not here in the methods, dog.
Pop is for
Yeah.
list. We could append. can reverse, you could sort. Wait. Yeah, but this is a list. Isn't we agreeing that this is a list now?
What's a list?
It's not in brackets.
This. Oh, no, it's not a list.
The string. The commas are part of the string.
Yeah, the commas are part of the string, right? Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So it should be in. So you should.
You can go to your strings if you wanna have a look.
If it's strings now, I'm not having an idea. We can.
By saying index.
It was just split.
Go to intro.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, you could use something like that. I mean, I don't think we.
The formatting issue. Is it?
Not really. Well,
Ah. I can't find the notes, yo.
go to exercise 1 there. Let's see what we have in there. Okay.
Wait. Oh. No.
Come on, y'all.
We could add, but we couldn't remove.
Yeah.
And we could choose which characters in a string to take. But the problem here is that the string will not always be the same length.
It doesn't matter. You can. There's a way to let me give you a simple solution, right? And then we'll observe other solutions for what you're trying to do. So there, line 15, right? So instead of printing total, no. The print on line 15. That's what you should change. Instead of printing the whole string, don't remove that. Print
Okay.
a subset of the string, right? And you know, like what would you do if you wanted to print from 1 to a certain index, right? What would you do? Let's say you wanted to print characters from 1 to 5. What would you do? From the
index.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you'd start from 0.
Yeah.
Up until -1.
Okay, that's 1. That's
Right.
but that comma. Why you have a comma there? Is that how we do it? Yeah. So actually, that's actually correct. Actually, because you go from the first character till before the last one. That's what you're gonna do. So if you save that, that should give you that should remove the last one.
Let's see. Yes. Okay, now you give us your method.
There's a couple. So like now, let's say just undo your code, like undo. No, don't do that. Undo
Okay.
until I tell you to stop. Just press Control Z until I tell you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sharp. No. Go redo twice. Yeah, that's fine. Save that. Now I want you to fix this one.
Which one? This one.
Yeah, because this one brings it to the beginning, right?
We're gonna do what's that? Same way we did that. I do 1.
Until.
Yeah, and how do you do until?
I forgot.
Colon.
Yeah, so you just have it like that, right? And that should work. So that should give you the same thing.
Okay, yeah.
You see?
Okay.
Okay. Now, there's another way you can do it.
Hmm?
There's another way you can do it, right? So if you make your total, so at the top,
Mm-hmm.
just initialize
Go
your
here.
total. So your total should just be x, the x value.
I mean here.
Yeah, just go strx. Remove that. Remove that. Str of x, right? And then you
Okay.
change, yeah, and then you change 1 to 2 on line 12.
Okay.
This guy. And then you just print total instead of printing, yeah. So save that.
Okay.
You see that? And you understand why that works, right?
I'm trying to figure that one. So, initially we did not. Oh, okay. Okay. So the first time it will print. What is it? The first number.
Yeah.
Then it prints the comma, then the string.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Because your first value will be the number, because that's the number, right? And you know you're going to multiply 1 by the number for the first one, so you just get that number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and then now the first time when you run total, it's total, which is the number, comma, the new string, which is the next one, which is 2. So we are not starting at 1, we're starting at 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can continue.
Yeah. So
But I see.
yeah, Ghost Knight, that makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's another way. So so what you could do, ne? You should actually be saving this, but anyway, you guys should you'll see if you remember. So now change your total at the top.
This
No,
one.
don't. Yeah, yeah. Just change it. Make it a list. Make it an empty list. No. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, change your 2 to 1. Okay. And then change your total at the bottom. Change it. Remove that line. The whole line. Remove it. Wait, don't. Okay, just write. You're gonna have to write total again. Total equals to total dot append times. Sorry, append. No. No. You're not equals to. You don't assign that. You append times.
Just
Append the times there. This one is going to be new because I haven't shown you guys this one before. Okay. Now at the bottom, where you print total. So print go there before the total. Not inside there. Yeah, make an empty a string. Make a string. Don't cover the total in the string. Just make a string there, and then dot. No, not inside. There inside. Put a comma there. Put a comma there. Remove your cursor, man. It's on the screen, and move your cursor up. Yeah. So dot outside of your string. Before
Outside of my string,
yeah,
yes.
dot join. Okay. Oh, call it. It's a function, so you need to call it, and you're passing a total. So yeah, just close the bracket at the end. So yeah, that should be the same thing. Run that, and then I'll explain what's happening.
Refuses the join.
A sequence item, zero sequences. Yeah. Oh no. When you put the thing at the top, append the times when you append it, make it a string. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So what's happening, right? It's the join function on your string joins the elements of an something that's iterable, right? By the character that you give to it. So if you change, so there you're saying, okay, join the elements of total by the comma. That's what it's doing. Line 15. When you do so that string and join, and then you give it that list. So it takes each and every element in your list, because we know we've added our the times table for that number in the list, right? One by one. We know with every iteration, that's what we're doing on line 14, right? So now on line 15, we'll say, okay, we have this set of numbers or this collection of numbers, right? We want to join the elements of that number into one thing, but we want to join it using this character, the comma. So if you just change the comma inside the string there, just make it whatever you want to do it, or whatever you want to make it, and then just see what happens. Line 15. Jack. Hey, Jack.
Oh, Jimmy. Fedile that.
Yo, man. This man. Oh, man. Technical difficulties.
Network or what?
Wow, 15 years later now, he's like, no, you're good, bro. You're good. We can hear you now.
Who can hear who?
No internet. Open. Oh, he's using his phone.
Yeah, I told you.
I get it now.
Wait, why is it that you guys can hear me now and then CA says no internet?
Hey, bro, we don't know, man. We don't know. Maybe it's because of where you are, bro. You have good Wi-Fi connect waves there. You know.
My Wi-Fi is not working. It's been red the whole day.
He missed what I was saying. Killer BH. He missed what I was saying. Maybe you did too. But anyway.
Okay, it's
Yeah, go back to your code, man. He's not
so
responding.
yeah, I did join and I'm at the code.
Yeah, you see.
Well, I think what's happening.
Yeah.
Ayo, Mabala, explain to me what happens on line 14.
So you know how lists work, right? You have an empty list on line 11, right?
Okay.
How do you add things to a list?
You append.
Yeah.
Okay, but then why is the result not a list?
It is a list, though. I mean, you want to print out total because we're not printing out total there. Jack, just print out total as well. You see that?
Okay.
So the join, yeah, go ahead.
So what we're printing there in line 15, we're printing the characters.
We're
within
printing
the-
out the result that we wanted. So when you join the items in a list using that what you're seeing there, you're
Okay.
actually making it one thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're making it one thing, joining it by the character that you pass on to it, like that. Where he used the plus there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in line 14, we're adding each iteration to the list.
Yeah.
And then line 15, we are joining that entire list. We're saying
Yes.
take all these characters and make them a string, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then you get to say, but join them with this particular character
Yes.
between each one.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, so that join method,
It's a join
the join
method. Yeah.
function,
You're right
does
the
it
first
only
time.
work on list or yeah, join method? Does it only work on list or what else?
No. So you can join so just write your name, like give it like make a variable, call it name before okay, yeah. Wherever you want to do it. Give it a value. Okay, now do a join on your name and print that out with whatever character you want to use.
Let me see. Let me just use plus so I can see. So
Did you run it? Yeah, you see that. So you can run it on things that you can iterate on, right? You know when we were using our when we're started using for loops, we did for I in range. So you used for I in a list. We use for a letter in a string. We did a lot of those things, right? But the only thing is here, the things in your collection, so I'll call them collection, right, have to be a string. Like all the things in your collection have to be a string. Like you saw before when we on line 14, we were just appending times, where times is an integer. It failed because the join method takes in something that you can iterate on, but the individual values or the individual items in your collection, I'll call it a collection, should be a string, right?
yeah, okay. I'm thinking before when we started, right? It gave us these results. And then we did that struggling to try to get to put in the comma here. So could we have used the
Yeah, go ahead.
join? Could we have used the join method to add the comma in between?
No,
That time.
no, it wouldn't work as we want, because it will only work properly for numbers below 9, because 10 will be seen as 1 and 0. So you will you get that, right? Like once you have start having once you start having 2-digit numbers, then it won't work.
Oh, but if it was less than 10, it would work. It would be able to separate them.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So now with this one, because Oh, okay. Now I see.
With that one is because it's already in a list, right?
Yeah,
in a
so they're
list,
already separated.
yes, so you can actually take the different values of your list. But when you take the different values of your string, like it recognizes the characters in there. But when you have 3-digit numbers or 2-digit numbers, or when you have something that is not a 1-digit number, right? That's when you have a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay,
Donatello.
Cool. My goodness. What up?
Yeah. What are you saying?
With regards to?
Anything here?
I think I follow so far.
Okay. Mr. Jack, since we did this
Yes.
one, let's move on to the next one. Okay, you can write the results from 2 into a file. Each line should have one number, meaning on line 1, the result will be 2, followed by 4 on line 2, 6 on 3, and so on.
I don't remember now how it goes. It goes to.
Yeah, you just have to.
I think it's this that I had to. Nine the total. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just added this at the bottom.
Okay. Run it. Let's see.
Let me see if I loops 2.
You don't have to change the name. I mean, it'll
No,
overwrite.
that's what.
It'll overwrite the file.
Okay.
File anyway. Yeah. I ain't got no money.
File loops. 6, 9, 12, up to. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something I wanted to. Yeah.
Yeah.
This. Look. I'm sure you can come up with a better way. So when I was doing this, when I was putting this into the range, right? The Y into the range.
Yeah.
Remember that it will give you, if it's if the last number is 5, it will give you up to 4.
Yeah.
So I added 1 to this one,
Yeah.
to the Y.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here it will put. Yeah. Is there another way of doing it?
Well, you could just add the 1 onto the range, right? Where you have for I in range Y plus 1 there, instead of adding the 1 there, you could do the Y there, right? Because it's actually not.
It'll still.
Yeah. So
So I can remove it.
yeah, and then add it there, which is actually where it belongs. You know why? Because let's say I wanted you to use Y for something else in the program. That means the value of Y will be wrong. You get me?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's better to have it there on the range rather than on the adding 1 there. But if that was its sole purpose, then it's fine adding it plus 1 because you know what it should be. That's what you're using it for.
Okay. No, I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Then there's
I was struggling with the bonus one.
yeah, what the bonus say. Given a file where each line is a number, create a program that will print the difference, quotient, product, and sum of consecutive numbers. Example, if your file has contents 2, your program should print. Oh, the first one is the difference, right? So the first one is the difference, so meaning 8 minus 2, and then the other one would be
8 divided by 2.
Okay.
Then 8 times 2, and then 8 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, so what? Wait, go back.
Where?
Cool, yeah, that's fine. And then the second one. Yeah. So what you gonna do, bruv? Do it. Just
this
do
this
it.
one is giving me a headache. I don't. So I managed to open the file, right?
Yeah, so let's see what the contents of your file is. It's there. No. It's there on the left pane. Where it says file 2. Just open file 2. I wanna see what's inside. Come on, man. File 2.txt.
File 2.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6,
Yo, this guy, bro. We can't see.
Yo, it's frozen. Am I
Come
back?
on, what?
Yeah, okay. But those should be on different lines, right? Yo, what are you doing, bro?
This is
Jack.
it.
But the file. Wait, I'm confused, man. Go back to the program, the bonus one. Yeah.
Get data FA like MTN.
Hey. Kulumi Singis.
468. What is the pinning now? Oh well, give me time. And with the ones, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. Have those, like, what's file 2 for? Open this guy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry guys, but we're having some technological difficulties.
We interrupt this programming to give you.
And a blank screen with an N.
No, it's not working. So
What do you mean it's not working?
See, when it blocks, I can hear you guys, but you guys can't hear me. I don't know what's wrong.
We can hear you now, though. Just share your screen again.
Yeah, but before it cut me out.
Yeah.
So I'm worried that if it does that again.
Just share your screen so we.
Yeah, you. We were here. Left.
Yo.
I can hear you, yeah.
I said those numbers should be on each line, right?
It's happening again.
No, it's not happening again. We can hear you.
Yeah. So I tried it with each line, and then when it starts. So I'm saying when I started, I tried with the numbers on each line. So I was just trying everything else. So I saw, like, let me see, for example, for this side. So I could read the file. And then, but now when I read the file and make it into a list, it was giving me like the numbers and the ends.
Yeah, it's because
So I was like, let me try it without the.
I mean, what you can use, ne? A hint. Here's a hint. Well, first of all, make those things, give each number a line. Because now if I say 16, if I enter 16 after 8, your program won't work, right? Cool. That's fine. Save the file.
If you okay. Okay.
So now what would you do to separate your don't call that read, call it contents.
Oh, I'll read the line.
So no, that's fine. Let's keep it like that. So now you've read your contents, right? Now just print out your just remove the read and just comment out the for loop at the bottom. Yeah. Comment out and remove that read on line 7. Now run your program. Oh, ish. You can't see it in this case because but you know that the characters in your contents file are separated by what?
By n, that
Yeah,
\n,
right? And then now how do you separate it into what you want it to be? How do you do that? I mean, we've been doing it this whole time. Today since we started. Yes. So you can make a say lines equals to yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now print out the lines. There you go. Now you have your different numbers in your list. Now you can use them however you want, right?
Yeah.
So how now solve the problem.
That is the problem.
That is not the problem. That's just cleaning. You're just cleaning your data.
No, I'm saying whatever that comes here, that is the problem. Let me see. So I know on the list you can add the list.
Kilo BH, can you help out?
Oh, let's see. Let's start.
Donatello.
Thinking.
Okay. Just use for line in lines so that it reads properly. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta make sure we gotta turn them into integers.
Okay, that's another one. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
You have to turn your line into an integer. So you can give it another variable, maybe like number equals to.
Like, do I give it inside the loop or outside?
Ah, man. Well, do you have access to line outside the loop?
Wait. Line. Line is gonna be each character inside the list, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so what does okay. Okay.
And now you have a number. And
Okay. So I'll have number, right?
uh-huh.
And then I have to compare the first number with the second number.
Okay.
So, which means I must probably give the second number a name.
Okay.
Let me say X. Let me say number 2. Next number.
Okay. So instead of you have next number there, separate your next number, your next and your number by an underscore so that you can see what you're trying to say. Cool.
Okay. So the next number is going to be number plus 1. No, not number plus 1. It's
Where is it?
It's oh shit. Okay. So in this case, the number is a line. Then
Let me give you a hint, right? So if you were to take outside your loop, right? Initialize your first number, but then when you're looping through the lines, loop from the second line instead of the first one. You get me?
not really. I initialize the number, the first number, right?
Donatello, do you get me?
I'm not sure.
So I'm saying outside your loop, right? If you were to initialize your number, which is your initial number, right? So in this case, our initial number, we are calling it number, right? So if you just write number equals to line int. Yeah.
Index 0.
Exactly. So you take the first one. So lines and the first entry in your lines, right? So that's what you use. Yes.
I know lines.
Lines.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So now that means your lines now in the for loop, you have to start from the second one, not the first one, because we already took the first one, right? Outside the loop.
Okay.
So now that means you're not looping through your lines, you're looping from what? From the first element in line, from the second element in lines, which is at index 1, right? So change line 10. So enter a square bracket, and then just 1 colon, right? There. So that means we're starting from the second one, right? Because
okay.
You get that makes sense, right?
I'm seeing it, yes.
Donatello.
Yeah.
All right. So now that means now you already have your number. You already have your number outside, right? So remove line 11. Remove line 11. Actually, wait, before you remove line 11, just take next number and swap, remove line, just copy next number, just the variable, and then remove use it there, and then delete the other one. Okay. Cool, right?
Okay, so now I have next number and the number.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now do the magic. What do you need to do?
So the first one, the first one I have to add.
So,
Find the difference.
So you can just print. Yeah, just print. Yeah, you can make variables for your different. No, you can, if you want to, you can make variables for your different operations, your difference, your multiplication, your division, and yeah, the other one, the addition.
Difference is going to be max number minus number.
Yeah.
Wouldn't, when it comes back to what is it? To do the loop again, number would still be.
No. To continue, just write. We'll get to that. That's another one that we will look at, but we'll get to it.
Okay. Difference. Wait. What was the division? You see now.
What?
I forgot
No,
what
man.
the division sign was.
Come on, bro. This guy. The forward slash.
Was it?
Yeah, come on, this guy.
When did we use the equal sign and this?
Plus equals. What are you talking about?
Yes.
That's something different. But anyway. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, don't call it sum. Don't call it sum. Yep.
Print outside the loop or inside?
No, inside, because we want to do it for each consecutive number, right? Each all consecutive numbers, right? Yep. Cool. Now you asked the question earlier, right? Yeah. Ask your question again.
I was saying, when it comes back, wouldn't this number be the same as?
Yeah. Now what you
the initial?
Then what do you have to do then? Huh?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Because number is not loop.
Well, but it has to change, right? It has to be the next number.
So below this, I could put number as something. Can change the name of number.
Yeah, the value, yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
And
the value of number.
What should it be?
It will be.
Yeah, but that
will be the line.
But then what is int of line?
It was, let's say for example here it was gonna be let's start here. So this was next number. So it was the second number.
Yes.
So it runs the code with the second number. Now when it gets to this, it changes number to the second number.
Yes.
When it gets to this one becomes the third number.
Yes. Now that means you can just change line 16 from that to what?
I don't know.
Donatello.
Number.
Yeah.
I can change line 16 to?
Number equals next number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Started?
Yeah. Because you have 2.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah.
So 2. Oh, 4 minus 2. See, okay, it's a multiple of 2, so this is fine. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is.
Kupa,
Yeah.
why is it giving what am I looking for? Why is it giving
Float.
Well, when you divide, you're gonna get a float.
No matter what.
No, yeah, in Python 3, yes, no matter what.
Okay.
When you divide numbers, you get a float. Like you see even the first one where it has 2.0. You see that?
That's the one that made me ask that, because the other
Okay.
ones make sense why they're floats, because
Yeah.
they are fractions, or they have a fraction within them.
Yeah.
But one way, because 2.0 is 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Python 2, none of them would be floats. So you'd actually get 2, 1, and 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. We good?
Yeah.
I have a question,
What up?
because at first I didn't read this thing properly.
Yeah.
Let's say we had an input instead of having to read a file, because this file is conveniently written, right?
Yes.
2468. What happens if it's
0.
numbers that you enter,
Oh,
and then the numbers aren't in a particular order?
it doesn't matter. Order doesn't matter even in the file. You can change the contents of the file, right? I mean, that's the purpose of this. The thing is, you're writing your program without the knowledge of what's coming from the file, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think what I wanted to ask was this.
So let's say,
If
look, you see here
Wait,
we
wait.
split
the
it with
difference between two things,
Yeah.
4 minus 3 and 3 minus 4 don't give the same answer.
Yes.
So what does the word difference in that context mean?
Well, it wasn't specified in the problem because we spoke about consecutive numbers, right? And said so. Well,
Okay, maybe what I'm trying to ask is this. You see how our consecutive numbers are ascending?
yeah. It doesn't matter though. Just change.
first.
Yeah, you can even have it like that. It doesn't matter. Run it and then just run your program again.
Yeah, let's see what it gives. Oh, okay. Maybe it's because I thought of difference as the same when you think of distance.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you say.
As a positive.
Also, the other one gives negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. I get it.
Cool.
What I was saying that was here we splitted the lines based on this.
Yeah.
Had it happened that the file came with the lines with these things not in this, let's say maybe they were in one line.
Yeah. It wouldn't
This
work.
with this one.
That would still work, but the program wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna learn how to handle those kinds of situations.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool. I'll
I think my biggest challenge now is you see when you start with these things, like from wherever the input or from the file, getting them into what is it? Into a format that will be easy to work with. Still a
yeah.
challenge.
So you have to clean up your file to a way that you're gonna use them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's actually our last lesson this week. But what I'll do, I'll write up some other programs, and like I said, we're gonna build up on our. So the first game we're gonna make a simple game, just guessing a number, and then we're gonna make tic-tac-toe, and then we're gonna ramp things up to Sudoku. Might even get a card game in there, who knows? And then, but first we'll need to learn a few things before we can do that. Well, the first game we don't need to learn. We already have the rules of everything. So I think we'll start on with functions. We'll start functions on Monday. Yeah. So we'll be creating our own functions and then using them.
Wait. Oh, this one's what we've been doing. Is
No, methods are functions that you find on objects, right? So a function is something like your open. Open is just a function. It's a standalone function, right? Yo, Jack, are you there?
Are you with us, Jack?
Oh, he missed the interweb. We've been
Interweb.
yeah, we went a bit over time today. Eh? Not a bit though, but yeah. Yo, Jack, you write your question down, man. We can't hear you. You have interweb problems, man. Spider-Man.
Okay, it's fine. Let's end the show here.
Shout. Here's the Spider-Man.
I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah, what's up?
Ah,
God damn, bro. Jesus.
I forgot.